What is up, guys? Welcome to the Today I Learned series, because every day I learn something new and I decided why not share with you guys. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button if you're trying to learn something new every day. Watch my videos, learn something new, because I'm learning something new and you learn something new. We all learn something new. Yes, let's all learn together. Anyways, today we're going to talk about enabling Windows authentication within an intranet ASP.NET web application. Basically, I was working on a problem in work today, and there was this issue where my web app wasn't authenticating my user. I needed to grab my username from the we'll talk about the HTTP context user object, and basically it wasn't there. It was returning an empty string. I was like, why is it returning an empty string? Did some Googling, came across this, learned some new stuff, decided this is going to be my topic for the day. So let's go right into it. Okay. So here we see right here, recipe enabling Windows authentication within an intranet ASP.NET web application. First of all, I'm going to link this in the description below so you can watch the video entirely yourself. But first of all, what is intranet? Well, we have internet. Internet is the entire worldwide, interweb, right? International, all the countries. So internet, all the people's net, I don't know. But intranet is now your internet services basically enclosed within a specific company, okay? Within a specific network. It's basically one specific network. It's not all the networks connected together, which makes up the internet. So let's say you have a company, your company usually has its own intranet. Just like my company has its own intranet. And so through our intranet, we can do a lot of using the internet. Basically, it makes our life a lot easier because we can authenticate easier. We can have all our stuff in a shared location. Security becomes a lot easier. Managing your data becomes a lot easier because it's all in your intranet. IT support becomes a lot easier. Anyways, so one thing now we want to do is use our intranet to log in our user to a web application. Basically, you know how you log into a website and you use the form, right? You type in username, type in your password, you click login, and then you log in. You need to do that because it's on the internet. You don't know if everyone is using the same computer, if everyone is on the same network, if everyone is using the same domain. But on an intranet, all the computers are using the same network. So instead of typing in your login through a form, what you can do instead is have the website and Windows force the user to log in directly by going to the website. So as soon as you go to an intranet website directly, the user will be logged in. So basically we had an internal web app that did this. When you go to the web app, the Windows will automatically authenticate the user, and then it'll provide the web app, the username and the full name, first name, last name, all the details of that user. So that's that. I was having an issue where that wasn't working for some reason. Windows wasn't authenticating me, and so this is the way to solve this. Basically, we're using an ASP.NET web app, and this was a solution to fix it. The problem is, henceforth, you are building an intranet web application for your organization and you want to authenticate the users visiting your site. Specifically, you want to ensure that they are logged in using a valid Windows account on the network, and you want to be able to retrieve each incoming user's Windows account name and Windows group membership within your application code on the server. Okay, this is the main point. You want to retrieve the user's Windows account name and the Windows group membership on your app code on the server. Now, authentication and authorization, they're two different things. I don't want to explain that right now, but the two different things, you can read the article to explain that. And there's also a lot of other articles that explain the difference between authentication and authorization. This is basics for a software engineer. Now, for internet web applications, the most common auth is to use some kind of form authentication when you log in with username and password. But for intranet web applications, the most common auth is to use something called Windows authentication. This is obviously for a Windows operating system, Windows platform, but usually you use Windows authentication. Avoids the need to create a login form within an application. Does not require any users to manually enter the username, password, credentials to log into the application. Say ASP.NET. And I'm sure you can do this with other frameworks as well, but in this case, we're using specifically ASP.NET, so this is what I'm going to talk about. Anyways, you can read this all yourself, but basically, I was having this issue, it wasn't logging in, so all I had to do was fix it, was add this little thing in right here, right up here. So I had to add this to web.config. In ASP.NET web applications, you usually have a web.config file that handles a lot of the configurations for the web app. And one thing I needed to add right now was this part. I already had this part where my authentication mode was Windows, but it wasn't forcing my computer to log in, right? The web app to log in. So I had to add this where I had to deny anonymous users. So now if I deny anonymous users, what will happen? Note that deny users equals question mark meaning anonymous. So deny all anonymous users. Within the authorization section above is what tells ASP.NET to deny access to the application to all anonymous users to the site, the question mark character means anonymous user. This forces Windows to authenticate the user and ensures that the username is always available from code on the server. You can read the rest of the article in the link in the description below. I'll link it below. Check me out tomorrow. Check out my last videos. Tomorrow I'll have something new, because today and yesterday and tomorrow and hopefully every single day I'll learn something new, and I'll be right here to share with you guys. Please hit the subscribe button. Please like. Please comment if there's anything you want me to read up on, learn about, and make a video on. And that is it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.